Hi, welcome to this video. So we're going to be going over using the Google Calendar for St. Vincent de Paul in Wakefield. We'll cover the responsibilities for using the calendar as well as the different use cases for using the calendar. Depends on on your role. If you are a caseworker, we'll go over your responsibility and how to add your availability for going on visits. If you're an intake person, Um, you'll use it to see who is available to go on visits. Also, see about using the calendar for phone coverage management. Who has the phone this week? Who will have the phone next week? And how you can coordinate with the others. To get started, you'll need a Google account. If you have a Gmail account, then that is your Google account. If you don't have a Google account, go ahead and go to google.com and create one. So this account has to be the one that you use, um, that is used within the St. Vincent de Paul mail group, because all of those addresses within that mail group have access to the calendar, have permission. So if you're having problems, if you don't see the calendar, then maybe you're using the wrong Gmail account, or your Gmail account is not in the St. Vincent de Paul Google group. So you can let me know about that. You'll also need a laptop, desktop, or smartphone. This video is focused on using a smartphone, a mobile phone. So let's go over to the iPhone. Oh, here we are. Not that. Let's First thing you'll need to do is to download the application. So if you go to the App Store and search for Google Calendar, Google Calendar, search. There it is. It comes right up. It's right on the top right now. I've already downloaded it, so I'm just gonna have to. I'll just open it, but it should be something similar to within the Android. The application should be named the same, Google Calendar. This is an iPhone, but I'll hit the open. First thing that we'll need to do is to sign in. So I hit the sign in button at the bottom, and so I have two Google accounts. So I want to make sure that I enable the correct Google account. In this case, it's the bottom one. So I've already logged in using both of these accounts. And so I just have to enable these. If this is empty for you, then you'll have to click the add another account or add account. Um, and then log in using your username and password for your Google account. I can hit the done button, setting up calendar, setting up, just thinking about it. Just thinking a lot about it. Come on, you can do it. Gonna give it a nudge. There. Yes. So when you finally see it, it's a little busy right now. And the reason why is that right now we're looking at multiple calendars. So I want to change that. I just hit the menu in the upper left-hand corner with the three horizontal bars, or it looks kind of like a flat hamburger. So I hit the hamburger menu. And in the middle, you'll see a list of names, and these names are the various calendars that can be viewed: events, tasks, and SVDP for St. Vincent de Paul. So I only want to see right now the St. Vincent de Paul one. So I'm going to no, actually, I only want to see the events one. The events is my personal calendar. So I only have the events showed. Let's go back. A little simpler. Notice only one color, blue. So the blue ones happen to be my personal event. So right now we're looking at my personal calendar. Every account has their own personal calendar. So you can create your own personal events and manage your personal calendar. So this is your personal calendar view. Let's flip over to the St. Vincent de Paul one, hamburger menu. St. Vincent de Paul St. Vincent de Paul calendar isn't on the list, but notice there's a show more. I'm going to click that show more and expand it out. There's actually quite a few calendars because I create quite a few calendars. St. Vincent de Paul is down towards the bottom. Click on that, unclick the events. Only one calendar viewed at one time. This is looking a little better. All right, so now St. Vincent de Paul calendar is is composed of events of when people are available, on which days people are available, as well as entries for who has the phone. So we'll start with entries for who is available. So if you're a caseworker and you're available to go um, uh, on casework, then one responsibility is adding events to this calendar. For every day that you are available, you will add an event. So let's say that I'm available um, May the 28th. And so what I'm going to do is to double click on the May the 28th rectangle. That will change it to a weekly view, but notice May 28th is at the top. I'm going to hit the plus button on the lower right hand corner, hit event. So now I'm creating an event. Um, the event name should be your name. In this case, it's Mark. And if I want to be a secondary, I could add just a second. You can also put some time constraints if you want. I'm only available in the afternoon, PM only. In this case, though, I am a primary. I want to be available as a primary. Okay, so that's the name of my event. Notice that all day, just below that, is not clicked. I want this to be an all-day event, so I'm going to hit this little radio button on the right-hand side. So it's for the entire day on May the 28th. Now, very important, one problem with the mobile app is that it's very easy to create an event in the wrong calendar. So in the middle, you'll see the SVDP calendar name. If you click the up-down arrows just to the right of that, you can see that all these calendars, I can create an event for any of these calendars right now. So you want to make sure that you're creating it in the correct calendar, which is SVDP St. Francis. It's very easy to create one accidentally in your own personal calendar, and then no one will see it. It happens um, on and off, sometimes frequently. And you won't actually, you may not realize that no one can see it and it's in the wrong calendar. Okay, so it is selected to be St. Vincent de Paul, SVDP. That looks good. We're good to go. Hit save. I'm going to go back to the monthly view, this upper right-hand corner, the left arrow. There. Oh, okay. We have two calendars being viewed. So I'm going to turn off the events calendar. Kind of strange how that both calendars are reviewed. But okay, now on May the 28th, you can see the new event, Mark. And so you can repeat that until either you have your availability for the entire week or even multiple weeks, say for the whole month, if you know that. You can also create repeating events if you know that every single Tuesday you're available. There's a repeat option. I'm going to edit the event that we just created by double clicking it. Or let's try single clicking. Now it's at the top. I'm going to single click the mark, maybe the 28th, and now the pencil to go to modify. There, and notice about a third of the way down, there is a does not repeat. There's different options. I can make it repeat every single day or every week. And so this is how you can very quickly make many different repeating events. I'm not going to do that, but I want to show you that. Hit done, hit cancel. I don't want to change anything. Go back to the monthly view. And here we are. Well, let's talk for just a moment on the colors. Notice how the St. Vincent de Paul calendar, all the events are gray. Hamburger menu. Looking at the events, the various calendars, notice that the events has a light blue color to it. I just enable that. You can see the background, both calendars available, and I can show all of my calendars. I even have a calendar for my spring planting guide. I have that in yellow. But you want to be very conscious of the colors that you're currently seeing and using as you're working with multiple calendars. So let's go back here. So we have two calendars superimposed on top of one another. Really, it's almost too busy to use, but if you do use it like this, just be very careful when you're creating events that you're creating it under the correct calendar. One problem when you see so many events like this is that in this view, only 5 events can be viewed at once, and if there's more than 5, they'll be rolled up. You'll see a triple dots. Like for instance, on May the 1st, you'll see triple dots. You'll have to hit the triple dot, and now you can see that there are actually 5 events on the triple dot. So that's what the triple dots mean on a given day. So that's why I don't like seeing multiple calendars in this mobile app. It's just too busy. Stick with one calendar. All right, what happens if you are an intake person and you have the phone? So now you can use this calendar to see
To
who's
see who's
available,
available,
to see
to
who's
see who's
available,
available,
and
and
then
then
if you get a phone
if you
call,
get a
then
phone
you
call,
can
then you
call
can
these folks. Let's
call
say
these
if you
folks.
get
Let's
a
say if
phone
you
call
get a
today,
phone
you can see that on the 8th that Beth,
Beth,
Dan,
Dan,
and
and
Sue,
Sue,
they're
they're
available.
available,
And
and
so
so
you probably
probably
want to
want to
check
check
with
with
them
them
to
to
see
see
if it
if it
works
works
out
out
right,
right,
or
or
who's
who's
best
best
to
to
go
go
on
on
that
that
and
and
go
go
on
on
a
a
call
call
as a
as a
primary and
primary and
secondary.
secondary.
Um, another responsibility if you're an
Responsibility if you're an
intake
intake
person
person
with the
with the
phone
phone
is
is
that
that you'll want to
you'll need to add an entry for if you have the phone for whenever you've
you
committed
committed
to
to
have
have
the
the
phone.
phone.
So
So
you
you
can
can
see I
see
put
I
in
put in
entries. These
entries. These
are
are
um, example
example
entries.
entries
These
for
are the
these are
long
long
calendar
calendar
entries. You
entries. You
see
see
starting
starting
from
from
the
the
8th to
8th
the
to the
14th. It
14th. It
says
says
that
that
Mark
Mark
has the
has the
phone, Buzz
phone,
has the
Buzz
phone.
has the phone.
Uh,
Um, uh,
oops,
oops,
just switch to
switch
monthly
to
view.
monthly view.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Buzz has the phone the
Buzz has
next
the phone
week.
the next week.
Let's go ahead
Let's
and
go
put an
ahead and put
entry
an
for the
entry
third
for the
week.
third
And the
week.
way I
And the
do
way
that
I do
is
that is
third week
th
starts on, say, Wednesday the 22nd. I'm going to double click on the 22nd and then hit the
then
plus
hit the
button,
plus button,
lower right-hand
lower right hand
corner,
corner,
hit
hit
event
event
there.
there.
Now
Now
start
start
a phone
a phone
assignment,
assignment,
a phone assignment
assignment
event
event
with
with
phone dash and then your name. Let's just say it's Eve. Okay, and I'll want it to be all day. And then I want to pick a span that goes for the entire week. So I want it to go from the 22nd to the 28th. So I'm touching the 28th. You can see now the two
the two
dates at the
dates at the
top,
top,
May the
May the
22nd and May
22nd
the
to May the
28th.
28th.
That looks
That looks
good.
good.
Let's
Let's
double
double
check the
check the
calendar
calendar
in the
in the
middle.
middle.
So notice it says St. Vincent de Paul. That's good. You can also hit the
The
up
up
down
down
arrows
arrows
just to make sure there's a check mark next to SVDP St. Francis. It's
it's
going to
going
be
to be
creating the
creating the
correct
correct
calendar.
calendar.
Hit
Hit
save.
save.
Let's go
Go
back to
back to
monthly
monthly
view.
view.
And now
Now
you'll
you'll
see
see
that
that
phone
phone
on the
on the
third
third
week,
week.
Eve will
Evil
have.
have.
So yeah,
So
we
yeah, we
should be
should be
putting
putting
those
those
in.
in.
If
If
you
you
have the
have the
phone, you
phone,
should be
you should be
putting in
putting
when
in
you
when you
have it
have it
or
or
when you've
when you've
committed in
committed
the
in the
future to
future to
have
have
it.
it.
If you
If you
know
know
someone else
someone else
has the
has the
phone
phone
or
or
you
you
know
know
that
that
someone else
someone
will
else
have
will
the
have the
phone too in
phone
the
too in the
future, you can go
future, you
ahead
can go ahead
and add
and add
those
those
for
for
them
them
too
too
as
as
well.
well.
Oh,
Oh,
just
just
switched
switched
out of
out of
there.
there.
Okay, well, covered everything. I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you.